자슴 Wuthering Waves Part 25 эхэлсэн. За шууд үргэлжлүүлнэ. Тэгээ шаардлагатай үед микрофоныг нэвчнэ.
This is the path Soy Soy described, but I'm not seeing any of the disorienting fog she mentioned.
Yep. Even I can't smell that nasty head-spinning fog anymore. Seems like it's all cleared out.
Be on guard. Tacit discords have escaped from nearby sentry cages.
You must be Paragon Qingxiao. We met before. But the siege at the Hold's gates didn't give us much time for introductions. What brings you here?
A rafter kite guided me. I am searching for someone of great importance. You have come for Sheen the Moonfox as well. I know of your deeds in Jinzhou. Alongside WUWA and the Jinzhou Magistrate, you resolved the temporal disruption on Mount Firmament. That someone connected to a sentinel should be at Fogvale Pagoda, a place tied to Sheen, is likely no accident. Do not trouble yourself. Few know the details. Bloombearer, hero of Jinzhou, Dark Thunderbolt, Laureate, hero of heroes, Voidworm Rider. These are the stories the Ministry of Foreign Affairs recorded, in broad strokes. I came seeking her too, only to find many sentry cages failing, and the fog meant to confuse tacit discords has dispersed. A nearby secret chamber stores the Sentinel's relic. It may have been affected as well.
By Sentinel's relic? Do you mean something like this?
It does resemble an ornament worn by Sheen.
Not long ago, Soy Soy met the Moonfox in that very secret chamber, and was given this prism of fate. Paragon Qingxiao, we're here for the same reason. Why don't we...
I suppose we can. From now on, please just call me Qingxiao. Pick up the pace. No external damage.
Meaning this isn't...
Yes.
This should be the entrance to the secret chamber. Looks like nothing's stopping us from just walking in.
It seems whatever ward kept it sealed is no longer in effect.
Hey, do you smell that? Something weird is nearby. Huh? looking at me funny?
In all my travels across Huanglong, I've encountered many tacit discords and echoes, yet never one quite so curious.
Yes, sirree. So, hi there. Nice meeting ya. I'm Abby.
Hello, Abby. I'll remember that name. There is no trace of Sheen nearby. She's not here.
The Prism of Fate isn't responding either.
Oh, I found where that smell is coming from. This way.
What's this?
His frequency is a lot like that weird-smelling auto puppet kernel from last time.
Soy Soy did mention an informant who met her outside Fogvale Pagoda before.
If there were no hiccups, the Cat of the Netherlamp should have made contact with Muyu by now. He is one of our people inside Georgian Atelier. But our cooperation with him has limits. Mutual limits. We don't even know his true name. Identifying traits. The tacit mark down his eye, a Qingfu pendant on his belt, and an odd lamp that's always burning. The Guild's intelligence says a special spirit is sealed within the lamp. That's where his Jianghu moniker comes from.
If the informant wore a similar pendant, this didn't wind up here by accident. He likely left it on purpose.
He likely did so because he anticipated that someone would come here soon. And those who come to this chamber are either connected to Sheen or seeking her.
Then this may be a clue that's meant for us.
I don't get it. Why only a pendant? A note or a letter would have been a whole lot more obvious.
Could have been that he had no time to leave a message.
I've seen copper coins like this before. I know little beyond that. The people of Xianling Village should be more familiar with them.
Then let's go ask around Xianling Village. Once we understand its significance,
I will go with you. These disruptions in the ancient order are not trivial. If more tacit discords escape, the people around Shaft Post Yard will suffer first. That is the 4-chime shaft post alarm.
she can fly on her sword. Did these tacit discords escape from sentry cages too?
Yes. Perhaps Godel Pagoda is moving into its compromise. Thunder. Preach. Heed my words. Cloudburst. Blink.
Thank you for saving us, Paragon Chinchao. Never thought we'd see Tacit's discos around the village again.
Well, ever since the last incident, they'll be standing fine one moment.
That sounds exactly like the auto puppets we encountered back at the pagoda.
These days, we rely on the Ministry's soldiers to keep us safe.
Do not worry. The 4-chime shaft post has sounded.
With you down from the mountain, Paragon, we can rest the— Oh, that! She lights incense before the Sword Transcendence Spirit Tablet.
There is something I would like to ask you.
We'd like to know what this pendant means in Mengzhou.
Those are no ordinary copper, not a good place to talk.
That's not really fair. She's not a bad person, it's just—
I see.
Sounds like this Granny Yenshu has some connection to those Nethermancers.
I know.
Huh? What is the
Well, she is the master at the mark. Why?
All I know is Paragon Xinxiao has been around since my great...
so
See that?
beautiful.
When your grand...
The Jin who wrote
I was hoping to set up my stall and tell tales.
the Jin who wrote records.
Bless me, Paragon Xingxiao.
This is...
I thought there would be no need to send Xuanling to trouble you, but blade puppets alone could not hold back this tide of tacit discords.
Evacuate the others. I will handle what remains.
Huh?
What troubles you?
The figure in that old portrait. Is that you in a Xuanling bird?
Yes. It never could settle. Always pecking at my hair.
If I remember right, Xuanling birds have been extinct since the Fortress and Gorgeous War.
No need for formality. A cultivator seeks... Besides, you are not the younger of us. She has come.
An ancestor of mine left that painting 100 years back. Said it would ward off evil and invite good fortune. Look at those colors. Haven't faded a bit after all this time. Oh, Paragon Xinxiao, you are here too. If I'd known, I would have prepared a pot of good tea.
Please, do not trouble yourself. We came to ask you about a pendant.
We found this inside Fogvale Pagoda. The villagers said the copper coins on it have ties to Mengzhou's Nethermancers.
They do. They are Yen coin. You have likely heard the ugly rumors. Since olden times, Nethermancers practice vain prospecting, the art of reading the land's hidden golden veins. Their trade is exploring mirage realms. Far less noble their rules are. There are fewer. Oh, forgive me. I have drifted from the question. The pendant you asked about is a common token they carry. It is a mark of reverence for gods, spirits.
Do Nethermancers always bring such pendants when they enter one?
Yes. Rarely do they go without.
then the reason he left it behind likely has to do with a Mirage Realm. The anomalies in Fogvale Pagoda may be linked to whatever he did.
Wait. This not work. I think I've seen it before. Could this belong to Jing? But how?
Rover! Paragon Qingxiao! A nearby censure court has stopped functioning. We need to evacuate these people to Xuanfeng Hold right away.
The Celestial Ring formation.
It isn't safe here! Everyone, get to the Sky Pier at Shaft Coast Yard!
I will buy us time. A few tacit discords slipped past the formation already. I'll deal with them soon.
I'll go. We need to keep the evacuation route.
Shaft Post Yard.
It'll be fun. Yang Yang and the wardens have outside.
I am the blade. Swords. Purge the realm. Tacit discords inside the formation have been mostly cleared.
To the Sky Pier, then.
Your cloud ride.
What about it? Signs of evacuation everywhere. Most people have already left.
Purge. Heed my words. Pierce the sky. Pierce the sky.
Our thanks for the assistance. We'll regroup with Watcher Yang Yang and the others straight away.
Thank you. Lucky for us, you were here.
You're here. This is the last group of people. You should board the sky barge too. There are still plenty of seats inside. Enough for everyone.
There's no need. I will ride escort from the sky, in case anything goes wrong.
Under the Ministry's contingency plan, Commander Cho Wong has already set up a receiving party for those who left earlier. No time to waste. Let's...
Finally got everyone to the Ministry of War in one piece.
You say that like you did it all yourself.
Huh? I did stuff too. That kid's shoe. He looks like
He's really hurt.
Is the pain from his wound keeping him conscious? What did the Huashu medic say earlier?
The wound is dressed.
A young man.
Lady Trent.
I will.
How pathetic. I've dragged everyone down again.
You did well. Now rest easy. The pain will not trouble him for now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why do you not speak? It is only a simple quietude art. It can help induce sleep, nothing more. It cannot dispel their true pain. Come. The Warden Commander is expecting you up ahead.
How are things looking right now?
The contingency measures have proved effective. Only a few were injured during the evacuation, and most...
The Hold's autopuppets have all shut down. Even our defensive apparatuses, including the Xuan shield, have failed. Holding the main gate is no longer viable. We must fall back, line by line, and rally everyone around the Ministry of War. It is the sturdiest ground we have left.
Only a few Tacet Discords have slipped into the hold so far. We still have time to set up our defenses. You're here.
Any word on what caused this incident?
Our tally shows nearly 3 in 10 censure courts have stopped cold. The Ministry of Development has yet to determine why. This is not a simple malfunction.
Earlier, while patrolling near the Skyworks with the others, we ran into a pack of Tacet Discords that had just broken loose. We fought our way through and found a nearby censure court shut down. Auto puppets fallen all around. It was as if every mechanism gave out at once.
If anything could trigger anomalies of this magnitude, it would have to be
the Sanctum. It's Ashin's residence and the control mainframe of Xuanfeng Hold.
Precisely. There may have been a change inside. Looking back, we overlooked something in our earlier operations. Tacet Discords and autopuppets were not a concern within the hold, so we assumed the Sanctum was safe. We posted only a handful of guards along the main approaches.
When the Ministry of War searched for Muyu's true body...
You mean...
During the fight, Muyu hinted that his attack on Xuanfeng Hold had another purpose.
Pathetic fools. You have guarded this hold for over 200 years, yet still you're blind to its fundamental nature. I am but a single step away from my destination. Anything that stands in my way now is nothing more than a momentary diversion.
He sowed such chaos, threw lives away, just so he could clear a path to the Sanctum.
During the siege of Xuanfang Hold, all eyes were on the fierce battle around the main gate. The sanctum could indeed have been infiltrated.
We can't be sure yet, but too many signs point to the sanctum. Mu Yu's escape, the censure court shutting down, the sentinel missing. It may well be the source of this disturbance. If we're lucky, we might find the truth and some trace of Sheen the Moonfox there.
I will go with you. The sanctum's mechanisms are intricate and ever-shifting. A moment's carelessness could make you lose your way. Sheen once received me there as a guest. I can serve, at least, as a guide.
None may enter the sanctum without the Sentinel's leave has always been the Hold's iron law. But now we cannot afford to observe it. If the Mongol City Hall assigns blame afterward, I will bear full responsibility. Let them strip my rank again. It matters not. But the city's fortifications are not yet finished. I must ask you both to stay the night and leave at dawn. We can't be too careful.
I'll see the rest of the preparations through with the wardens. Come what may, we'll be ready. Rover, you and Paragon Qingxiao should relax tonight. Prepare for whatever awaits you in the sanctum.
Then I will rely on you, Yang Yang.
Qingxiao?
I have preparations to attend to.
We meet again. Bless you. You came at the right... His full name.
He's one too.
It has been years since I last laid... I told myself it must be... Thank you. I hope Qing has...
I wish Paragon Qingxiao would show me.
Oh, I lost a little. I met him near the village, but he was.
This is the same music I heard after saying goodbye to Soy Soy. No, not quite the same. This time it sounds sad. Everyone else is asleep, but the Qin is still playing. I'm getting closer. Whoever's playing should be nearby. So, it's her. Couldn't sleep either, I see. So this is what you meant by preparations.
Yes. Through music, I can pass a wisp of my sword intent to another.
I saw that same light in Xiangning village.
It is a sword without form, forged from my will.
You're worried something may happen out here while we're in the sanctum.
If more sentry courts fall, it is hard to predict what may happen. How are the wounded?
The Ministry of War has people looking after them. We go to the sanctum, while the wardens guard the hold. Everyone agreed that just as they trust us to do our part.
Xuanfeng Hold should never have come to this. The recent chain of incidents started with an abnormal tacit discord reading in one of the censure courts. I was on the investigation team.
I heard you stayed behind to cover the retreat, so they could escape the rogue auto puppets.
That was exactly what Mu Yu wanted. He laid the trap. He split our ranks.
Paragon Qingxiao, these auto puppets cannot stop you. These tacit discords cannot defeat you. Even an entire censure court cannot bar your butt. Can this... So, come to think of it,
I know this was the best everyone could do, but there may have been a better choice.
We've already made our choice now, haven't we? Now, we just have to see this choice through, the same way you always have. Think of all the people who are still here because you stayed true to that choice. Tomorrow, we finish the investigation as fast as we can and rejoin the others. Then, no more worrying. Not about Xuanfeng, or these impossible choices.
Very well.
Was that a taste of her quietude arts? Daybreak already. Time to head for the sanctum. I'll check in at the Ministry of War first.
over. Did you get enough rest? Paragon changed. That's good. We don't know what awaits in the sanctum, so conserve your strength.
Is everything all right here?
The surrounding defenses are complete. Many civilians volunteered to help. Jinzhou answered at once. The recent activity from the Threnodian and the Norful Barons has tied down their main force.
Overthrax.
Only a small group could come, but their elite rangers, they will make a difference. We can manage the tacit discords within the hold. It's just... some strange mechanism parts have appeared nearby. Look, it's like they spilled over from somewhere else into the hold.
I will complete the Sanctum investigation quickly. Once
if things get bad.
You too.
Yang, this blade is shaped from my sword intent. It cannot break an army, but it should be able to protect
Paragon Qingshou.
These strange parts look as if the mechanism itself fell into... A few tacit discords are here too.
Let's make it quick. One with the sound. Decisive moment!
Hurt by my hand.
Just as I expected. It's locked tight.
The Ministry of War has sent several parties here recently, and I came here as well. But there's been no answer from within. In the past, Sheen would send an attendant to receive those seeking an audience. If she did not wish to see guests, she would say so plainly. But now...
Looks like that won't work.
In that case, we break the gate open.
Wait, what?
Hey, that coin pendant you picked up is reacting to your resonance ability.
That door looks like a Mirage Realm entrance.
It connects to a passage. It may lead directly into the sanctum.
So this coin pendant is the key?
The one who left that pendant in the secret chamber must have foreseen that its finder would have...
So that shady guy left you a side door into this fancy...
Maybe we'll find out.
It stinks in there.
It appears we have no other path into the sanctum. Let's go. compact mirage realm created by resonance ability. And I see quite a few reverberations around us.
Give me a number. How many years of life to crack this passage open?
Half a year.
Greedier every time, ain't ya?
Take it or leave it. And keep your voice down unless you want him to find us.
Conceal your presence.
This fog has reverberations mixed in with it.
Someone is here.
Well, who dares trespass in the sanctum? Just a lackey on door duty. Whew, no beating you, huh? I surrender.
Muyu.
Oh. Seems there's no need to bar your way. Catch me, if you can.
That's my cue. Catch ya in the underworld.
They escaped. That man was testing your skill. Is he the cat of the Netherland?
I think so. Probably checking if I was worth working with. But with Muyu watching, he couldn't risk blowing his cover.
Look ahead.
That's...
the control mainframe. It governs every mechanism in Shuangfang Hold, great and small. Reverberations have already eaten into it.
Muyu used reverberations to alter auto-puppet programming before. This looks like a similar trick.
And this is where the disturbances we're now facing began.
The prism of fate is flickering.
Careful!
Shuangfang Hold is flying. Did we fall all the way here from the air? Why couldn't I fly with my wing? Qingxiao, are you all right?
I'm fine. It happened so suddenly. The impact stunned me, that is all. We were still inside the sanctum only moments ago. But now...
Can the hold structures transform into what we just saw?
I've never seen such a thing.
I wonder if Yang Yang and the others in the hold were affected. My terminal won't connect. Looks like the signal got cut off. Abby? Abby?
This valley is no ordinary place. It may not even be real.
The prism of fate flickered, and we ended up here. Could this be something Sheen the Moonfox is doing?
Shin's authority can cause all things to proliferate as fractal forms of themselves. That is, she can make mechanisms multiply. There are signs of fighting all around us, as if a great battle occurred not long ago. It shouldn't be like this. We should leave the valley and find open ground.
More fallen auto puppets. Wreckage from the hold.
Their condition is fresh. They were damaged in recent combat.
Sword Transcendent. Oh, Sword
You are...
We saw something fall from the sky. Is that so? Ah, I know. You've not heard.
The battle?
It happened about it. We thought we were... That Vernodium was called over. Yes! Hello. Good morning, Sword Transcendent.
If only I'd known sooner. The sword
I would ask...
Ah, I heard. Tune. Yes, the clouds.
Is you and...
So just follow this mountain road and you'll...
Overthrax, Retroact Rain, and the Gorges of Spirits? They're talking about the battle that occurred years ago.
The Fortress and Gorges War. 200 years past.
If their perception of events is true, then we might be standing in some kind of illusion. That grand structure. Is it the gate to Yuan Fortress?
A fortress built not with the Sentinel's wisdom or divine might, but by mortal hands.
Yang Yang told me about it. A city of mechanisms, built long before Shuangfeng Hold. The Mengzhou Ministry of Development led it, and Zheozhen Atelier carried out the construction.
Then you know what became of it.
Yes. It was destroyed in the Fortress and Gorges War. A last resort to stop the Tacit Discords.
That's odd. That's odd. Why is the mountain gate...
You're not... Oh, Taoyan, babe?
It's hard not to feel something.
The Elder's words were true. Yuan Fortress's gate remains closed. This resembles Xuanfeng from 2 centuries ago. Yet history has taken a different course. It all appears so real. This is no ordinary Mirage realm.
The villagers we met all seemed to know you. They called you Sword Transcendent.
At this point in time, I hadn't yet accepted Qin's request to serve as the Xuan Paragon. The Sword Transcendent title only came from an embellished tale. With the gate closed, we either detour or...
Is that an auto puppet?
Mercy! Mercy! I'm Katie. I know I look suspicious, but please believe me. If you want to uncover the secrets of this place, find a way to get to the sky. Look! The cloud shadows are coming!
So those are Xuanfeng holds cloud shuttles.
Yes! They're heading for the lightway that runs through the Skyend barrier, up into the higher sky! It may look like regular cloud and mist, but get up close and you'll see what it really is. To catch those shuttles, you need to head for the lightway. Go through the barrier to reach the Jun realm.
This one has stopped functioning completely. It laid out a route for us, at least. A fork nearby leads straight to that lightway.
As we were falling from the sanctum, we saw Xuanfeng Hold flying on those very cloud shuttles. It could be lying or telling the truth. Either way, we need to see for ourselves. Flying on a sword. And here I thought I'd seen everything.
Sword flight is not as rare as you think. I've seen Magistrate Jinxi and her counselor both possessing the skill.
Do you know Jinxi and Changli?
Shortly after the Magistrate took office, Councillor Changli visited Xuanfeng Hold for a Ministry of War conference on regional defense. That was where I first met her.
When all this is over, how about a few lessons?
Teaching is not my strength. I once instructed a disciple of the Thunder Spells. She spent most of her time trying to escape.
Don't worry. I'll be the judge of whether your methods suit me. Plus, I trust you.
As you say.
The lightway is just ahead. Looks Looks like this mechanism track will take us right up to it.
This realm does not allow ordinary means of flight. Our fall taught us that. What lies ahead demands vigilance. There are the shuttles again. They fly toward the Lightway. Brace yourself. The Lightway is just ahead.
The power.
Here. Focus on the sword. Remember, will and sword as one, that the edge follows your path. I've passed the fundamentals of sword flight to you through my sword intent. But to master it, you still need to practice. You may credit your unique constitution and disciplined foundation in swordcraft. My heart sword technique, those artisans... I would not have believed it if I had not seen it.
Still.
Sword Transcendent, why are you... If we had known you were coming, we would have prepared tea. And the young lady at your side is... a pleasure. Welcome to Shuangfang Hold, or rather, to the Cloud Shuttle.
I remember you. You were An Yen.
Indeed, I am. I was once with the Ministry of Development's Defense Works. Now I serve on the Cloud Shuttle's maintenance crew. Had you not held back the Tacit Discourse when Yuan Fortress was first built?
This is the City of Mechanisms, built with the aid of Mengzhou's Sentinel, right?
Sentinel? Forgive me, but I don't quite follow.
Sentinel Sheen, the Moon Fox. Isn't she the reason Shuanfeng Hold and these shuttles exist?
Why would you also... Never mind. I should brief you on the recent tidings. A transcendent excelling in mechanist arts came to Shuanfeng and taught us wondrous techniques. It was like learning how to turn stone into gold. Mountains, pebbles, pearls, rough stone, anything. As for the shuttles, they were first tested in real combat 2 weeks ago. We were on board, yet we barely had to lift a finger. And for the tight spots they couldn't reach, we deployed all in a single day and night, from Yuan Fortress to the Gorges of Spirits. The Threnodian of War's vanguard was reduced to nothing. Now our shuttles provide reinforcement across all of Huanlong.
I'd like to know more about this Transcendent.
Strange thing is, none of us can remember his face. If you want answers, board a shuttle at the head of the fleet.
A Shuanfeng Hold with no sentinel, but a transcendent who preaches mechanist arts.
Those auto puppets over there. They look like they're guarding the shuttle.
It seems we've been flagged as hostile.
Then we'll just have to cool their systems down.
These auto-puppets show no sign of malfunction.
We'll know if this was just an isolated...
The airflows between the shuttle...
You mean...
Let's fly to the next one. Your form is steady. You learn quickly. All you need now is more practice. As we suspected, the first attack.
Let me be there for everyone.
No isolated incident.
Does this mean the entire fleet is coming against us? One with the sound. This mechanism looks like your sword formation.
Years ago, a court of Savante artisan had me test a similar device designed to snare tacit discord. I do not know its inner workings, but I know how to break it. I will handle this side. You take the other. All change in this world is but a shift in frequency. When you face an obstacle, find its pivot. Strike true, and your blade will do the rest.
The way you describe martial arts is always a bit... quaint?
What I mean to say is, focus on the sword. I'm with you. This one is more.
You must. This sword has a unique frequency.
Are you the legendary sword transcendent from the mountain?
I am not the one you seek.
If not you, then who else could it be? Please, sword transcendent. The tacit discords are coming. Can you help us? They roam the clouded cliffs and are almost at our village.
Lead the way. And your name is?
Ro Huan. Or as in if, Huan as in cloud.
What I saw just now, was it a memory from your past?
Yes. That girl was the court of Savante artisan I mentioned. She grew up in Xianling village. When I first came to the land of Shuangfang, the Xuanling birds guided her up the mountain to seek my help. She returned often after that, though usually on behalf of others. But why would I see Royuan here?
Looks like I'll need to form more blades with my sorting tool to break it.
Leave the final call to me.
Qingxiao, you've been trying to teach me this whole time, haven't you?
Was it that obvious? I told you, I'm not good at this.
Quite the opposite, actually. Come on, let's keep moving.
The artisans here seem completely blind to the rogue autopilot.
One is the sound.
Break down.
So transcendent. We didn't expect to see... That sudden rampage from the auto puppets caught...
It seems only...
It's working hours.
It's more like... though...
It is strange.
That happened to...
Have you met?
I can't remember much else about it. I heard he's on the lead shuttle now. If you are heading that way, could you check on a friend of mine? She's been acting very strange lately.
So, this Shuangfeng hold isn't as perfect as it seems.
Thunder Rumble! Celestial Might! Dispel all shadows!
I just doze off.
I watched the sunrise. I can no longer. What if I will not have?
What's wrong?
I remember these people. Most of the artisans on these shuttles died when Yuan Fortress was destroyed during the war.
And they're only alive here because this Shuangfeng survived it?
Yes. In the world we know, soldiers and artisans defending the fortress. No. I was with the defending troop by the time I returned to Xuanfeng. If only I'd been faster.
This can't be called a better world. Everyone we've met here isn't in a normal state of mind.
Something is suppressing.
That transcendent isn't just handing out like...
Onward, then. We can use this shuttle.
So this is how that transcendent treats his guests, huh?
Careful.
Nearly lost my footing there.
Follow the airflows ahead. Navigate your sword to get closer.
At last, you arrive. I hope my little roadblocks weren't too much trouble for you. And where is that ignorant, chattering little girl? The strike she landed last time.
I will grant you a swifter...
Easy now, Sword. Why not stay for a chat?
What have you done to the minds of the artisans in this mirage realm?
This is Xuanfang as I have shaped it. Those artisans are shadow. You should understand.
Cultivation.
Lump of wood? No, no. This is perfection. Xuanfang hold as it was always meant to be. Everything you see runs itself. Perfect order, perfect efficiency. I am sick to death of those hero plays about devotion and sacrifice. They stir the heart, yes, but that is all they do. The weak swallow them because the truth is too bitter to bear.
You have no right to judge them, Muyu.
I built Yuan Fortress. I understand the limits of humanity far better than powerful resonators like you. When the fortress fell, when our struggle meant nothing against the lament, the one meant to guide civilization just stood there. What? The Xuanfang hold you see now? This is what it was supposed to be. It could have changed the course of the war.
Suspect the Sentinel all you want. All I see is a coward hiding in a mirage realm.
Wherever your true body is hiding.
I look forward to it. There's just one thing. Where did you get the idea that this place couldn't affect reality?
The fog disrupts the stability of our resonance ability. Skywatch Lancers. Another automatic series that never made it past the Freak. Chords. Cleanse the filth.
Bad timing. One with the sound. Thunder Rumble! You've seen these before.
They were Royuin's work too. She asked me to test them once, and then ended up shattering the prototype. The fortress gate is indeed far.
I just ran out of the sky here. If you're after...
Why is this...
Because...
You know things.
If I could... But I do have some...
Commander Chohong's rafter kites have detected a large tacit discord swarm approaching from the eastern peaks. I will intercept the biggest threats. Vanguards, stick to the formation we practiced. Do not break ranks.
Yes, watch your Yang!
Rover, Paragon Qingshao, it's been so long. Please come back safely.
Think I'd let you fight without me, Yang Yang? Watcher Liang Yu, reporting for duty.
Liang Yu, but your injuries...
Do not worry. My injuries have mostly healed. Word is, those roaming Tacit Discords have begun to close in on the hold. I will not. We will fight together. The new Xuan Triad.
Yes. Shoulder to shoulder. Once more.
The villagers. Are they safe?
Don't worry. Even the final stragglers have been evacuated behind the defensive line. Huh? What is that?
Watcher! An urgent report from the Ministry of Development. Another censure court has just gone offline.
I see. Thank you.
I know you're here to save the hold. You don't need to trust me. But I'm trusting you.
It is true, your words have not been false.
Please, Jingxiao. You both have to keep going.
I never told you my name.
I heard that one-eyed jerk say it. Anyway, once you enter the D-realm, watch out for the reeling fog. It makes your head all spinny. You ran into a bit of it earlier.
Are you not coming with us?
I just slow you down. But don't you worry. I'll catch up as soon as I'm ready.
That's cloud shuttle wreckage, scattered among the cliffs.
So, not as perfect as you made it out to be. The next level is probably going to be worse. By the way, still no sign of that cat of the Netherlands. But since he was at the Sanctum with us, he must have been pulled into this mirage room too.
If he has not blown his cover, he should be with Mu Yu.
Guess I'll just leave it here. Come on, faster. That's about all I can do for now.
Are you sure they will find that little breadcrumb you...
Sure. yin and yang converge, energy surge. Spirits, stay hidden. Come on, faster.
You've been gone for quite a while.
Not every day I get to hitch a ride on a fancy airship like this.
I'm interested to know what the reverberations of the dead mean to a nethermancer like yourself.
Still hung up on that. They're just...
To me, they are the raw materials of transcendence. You're on a Xuanfang Hold Cloud shuttle. Get acquainted with your new body. Go on. Before, I proved that reverberations can influence an autopuppet's behavioral logic. That reverberations can drive a shell entirely on their own.
Waking the dead from their nap. You're sure?
I have adjusted their perceptions. Trifles no longer trouble them.
Not quite alive and...
Progress, which is why I need a...
I agreed to help you out. Gran helps me. How dull.
Impressive. A necessary cost, nothing more.
I guess you know that Rover and the Paragon have entered this Mirage realm.
That fox actually did us a favor.
Well, you better pray when they find you.
Guardians always suffer from the same delusion, but the end was decided long ago. Until the time is...
Boy, why have we saved the reverberation from that broken puppet?
Just let it go. Same as always.
This must be the reeling fog JD warned us about. We shouldn't stay in it for long.
Do you hear that? The auto puppets nearby are speaking.
These mechanisms have been corrupted by the fog, but our flying swords can still dismantle them. The cut on this auto puppet is...
The frequency left...
It is as if they live here as people do.
Thank you. Breaking conceal. Here, we have no home. We gather here.
It carries reverberations, just like the auto puppets.
Since I can speak normally now, much has faded from my mind. But
Do you remember what happened back then?
we fled back to the village during the chaos. Many villagers were left out there. Thank you.
Did she have any distinguishing?
Forgive me, I can no longer recall her face. Let me fetch the blade for you.
Moyu implants the reverberations of the deceased.
Another one of his sick experiments. What he did in the Zhen realm?
We should examine that sword.
You don't look...
I'm fine. It will not hinder our mission. The fog thickens. The anomalies here are worsening.
They all have the flame-like frequency same as before.
Its frequency resembled my own sword intent.
Wait.
The one inside it is my wife. She can't seem to maybe one day.
Sir Transcendent, I have come to bid you farewell. It was Ling Feng who finally convinced me to do this.
Where are you going?
I am staying in Shuangfeng Hold. The construction is nearing completion. I just wanted you to know. I love this land. I love the people here. I want to use my mechanisms to give everyone the strength to protect themselves. That way, I will not have to keep sending Xuanling birds to beg for your help. I have a question. If you spend your life chasing a goal so difficult that it has already cost you dearly, is it still worth it?
I cannot answer that for you.
That's all right. I have plenty of time ahead of me to think about it. Farewell, Qingxiao.
What you saw just now was the day Ruoyuan came to say goodbye.
Where did she go after that?
The Fortress and Gorge's War broke out soon after. She was in the squad tasked with the fortress's self-destruction. Later, I returned to the ruins to search for her. I found nothing. Onward. We should be able to break this seal together. Well done.
Auto puppets are attacking those villagers. We should help them.
Some friends. Something went wrong with the shuttle's mech. You are...
What do you mean? You did not.
That's good.
Reverberations bound to the auto puppets that attacked the villagers.
Muyu must have been controlling them directly, just as he did back in the Jun realm.
Leave it to me.
Careful.
Celestial might! Dispel all shadows!
Those unique frequencies again. I should use the pendant. This is a note left by the cat of the Netherland. He's been through here. He made sure to leave this intelligence for us.
The auto puppets up ahead look like they're repairing those heavy artillery pieces.
I must restore the Sean bombards. A cloud shot was... Think of it as almost...
Leave it to me.
Watching shadows!
So, Jingzhou, between that cannon and your flying
within 100 paces, sword is fine.
Go on ahead. I'll stay...
let's stop and find somewhere to rest.
Okay. Let us board that looming shuttle.
Welcome aboard this cloud shuttle.
You've bound the reverberations of the dead to these machines.
Because they are failed experiments. Failing minds, faded memories, with nary a shred of self left to act on their own.
You defile the souls of the innocent, treating them as disposables for your experiment.
I prefer to call it resource optimization. They were nothing but reverberations haunting the ruins, but now they serve a great experiment. If the shell wears out, we replace them. As long as consciousness remains, life is not extinguished. Death becomes obsolete, and the dead may rise once more. Please. The Flower Veil puppet sees nothing beyond Mengzhou's gilded little playground. Do not compare me to that narrow-minded woman. How about we discuss a topic you find more pressing? Say, the Ministry of War in the real world. Take a guess. As the censure courts continue to release tacit discords, how long do you think those wardens can hold the line? They might survive the wave from one court, but 2, 3, even if they hold, what will it cost?
You underestimate the people of Shuangfeng, just as you never understood what they fight for.
You cling to the fragility of emotion and human will, blind to the truth that only in superior technology will you master your fate. They will break soon enough. All I am doing is accelerating the inevitable shutdown of the censure courts.
Xuanfeng Hold and its people will survive.
No matter how great you are, Paragon Qingshao, you cannot protect those beyond your reach.
As the heart wills, so the sword moves.
This is...
Victory will be ours!
You... What have you done? This can't be. Your frequency is all but drained. This whole time, that unique frequency the shuttles detected affecting the real world. That was you? How many are you propping up? The garrison? The entire city? Or could it be the land of Xuanfang itself? You're even more foolish than I thought, Sword Transcendent. Do you really think you can shield them forever? You of all people should know how fragile human lives are compared to a Resonators. Xuanfang Hold will fall, and those people will fall with it. You cannot change what is coming. Everything you are doing is just piling more weight on your own.
Ryu's illusion being here means we're closing in on his real location. You look pale. Leave the rest of the fighting to me.
You need not worry about me. Keep your focus on the enemies.
One with the sound. Cleave the fog. Chase the star.
Ride on the blade. Heed my word. Quick end to you. Beware of the evils. Pierce the sky.
What do you need me to do?
I'm fine.
Not good enough, Qingxiao. If I'm your partner, and if I'm going to keep you safe, I need to know what's happening to you.
Ever since the siege of Xuanfang Hold, I've spread my sword intent among the people. With the battle intensifying, I've had to overclock to maintain the link.
Easy.
Remember what you said last night. See your choice through. This is me doing just that. I will not allow another tragedy to befall the land of Xuanfang. To protect everyone, this is the only certain path.
You can't expect to carry the world on your own shoulders.
If it had been you... The sword intent I gave out was only seeds. What made them grow was each person's will. It is because they have the heart to protect that the heart sword answers.
Let's go. Somewhere the fog can't reach.
You should go after Muyu.
Partners should watch each other's backs. You also taught me sword flight. And you've not stopped teaching me since. We need to lose that shuttle.
Yes. Put me down. You will move faster without me.
Leave it to me.
I you my sins. Do not worry. I know my limits. Thunder Rumble!
Hostile presence detected.
One with the sound. You holding up? Let's get you inside that cabin above there.
I've burdened you.
Promise me, Qingxiao. No more carrying everything alone.
I promise. I will be fine. I just need a moment with my Guqin. I have always had a fiery temperament. Each pluck of the string helps to restore my balance and calm my mind.
You? Fiery?
Before I took to the mountain, I had only my sword. I fought the Tacit Discords as if my life did not matter. My master saw the unrest in my heart and taught me the Guqin to calm my spirit. Please, watch over me for a moment. I will recover soon. Then we may move forward.
You're playing? Sounds unsettled.
Promise me one thing. If, in the moments to come, I turn my sword on you, do not hesitate.
Tacit discords. They just keep coming. Everyone is dead. Even the showing bears. Sword transcendent. Where were you? Did you abandon us?
So transcendent.
Wiring.
Qingxiao, you don't have to be so tense all the time. I know you are not the ice-cold statue you pretend to be. Inside, you are just like the rest of us. You feel joy, anger, resentment, and regret.
You died. You died 2 centuries ago, when Yuan Fortress was destroyed.
Dead? And no one sewed my mouth shut.
I should thank you for looking after my descendants. After all these centuries, it seems you still cannot let go of that war.
You were just a manifestation of my fractured mind. The inner demon I must destroy. Once again, you stake mortal lives on your sword. All for a rescue that means nothing. Come now. This long duel between us shall meet its end today.
The cabin has been affected by the fog. Qingxiao.
Those villagers,
they gave...
So you risked your life.
I was
with a broken blade? Your resonance ability.
Seeing people...
Then close your eyes. Remember, do not let the...
I went on...
Save it.
If I sit back, then I have... Yet...
Looks like I'm in Qingxiao's inner world. I need to find her quickly.
One need not rush. A few hours here are but a fleeting moment in the world outside.
Are you Qingxiao's master?
I am but a lingering frequency. Besides,
these bodies. What happened here?
We who walk the path of cultivation must shed all worldly desires, cut down our inner demons. What you see are the remnants of her past duels with herself. This duel is the final reckoning. Fellow cultivator, since you have found your way here, it means she has chosen you to be her sword.
Her sword?
Should she succumb to her demon, strike her down.
do you involve yourself in Xuanfang's affairs? You don't belong here. Or have you forgotten?
Qingxiao, wake up.
Because... After bidding Master farewell, I wandered the world, eventually settling in Xuanfang. I planned to cultivate in solitude.
Please, Sir Transcendent. Tacit discords are coming. Can you help us?
Did you lead this child here? Just this once. After that, more came to offer their thanks.
Our gratitude for the rescue.
Good day, Sir Transcendent.
Whenever I sought to leave, Xuanling birds would bring another plea. Years flowed like water. I had strayed so far from the path of cultivation.
Just like that. Yes, perfect.
Sword Transcendent!
Over here, Sword Transcendent. Told you the waking moon would be good fun, Qingxiao. Here.
Not long after, the Thenodian descended. 200 years since the Fortress and Gorges War, and you still have not found peace. That day, the Xuanling bird told you the Gorges of Spirits in Yuan Fortress were burning. Where did you go? I went to the Gorges of Spirits. Ah, yes. So confident. So sure your blade could cut down the lament sword.
Sword Prince.
I am here. You are safe now. This man, he once sent a Xuanling bird to beg for my help. So I will. Rest now, liar. You know. I remember this man from the Waking Moon Festival. He even taught the child to cheer your name. A Xuanling brought me her wish. You followed that stupid bird's lead and searched. Pingfang. Royuin's childhood friend. One of the first you saved in Xuanfang.
You've come, Sword Transcendent. Royun.
I understand. I will find her.
Then I can rest my eye now.
Another hollow comfort. You searched every crater left by the fortress's collapse. The years pass, your cultivation advances, but the memory of this failure only becomes clearer and clearer. Everything you once saved in Xuanfang was ground to dust by the lament. So, let us begin. Beware of the evils. You're back at the Gorges of Spirits. The battlefield that haunts you. No fear. No regret. Destroy the source of this tacit monsters cannot withstand your onslaught. You're faster than you ever were back then. A pity you cannot reach Yuan Fortress in time. The defense then.
We lost the central place.
Save your breath, soldier.
Thank you.
I know. How can... Beware of the evils. Pure light's cords. Cleanse the filth. The crownless. The Thenodian's blade of ruin. It now stands as dangerous. You have already given away this sword and shield of How many strikes can you survive? All my will. In one strike. Reach. From the dead, over the dominion of absolute, undefeated since the dawn of its birth. Your sword can still the mountains and the rivers, cannot shake war from its throne, nor the countless engines of war born from civilization's shadow. Endure this agony, draining your veins and having your nerves played from your body. Even at the limit, you refuse to cut the loop. Please stop this pointless waste. On with the sword. Imperial verdict, heed my words. Pure lights. Shake the sky. Swords. Purge the realm. This time, it seems you've finally repelled the Thenodian's puppeted blade and cut down the source of the outbreak. Yuan Fortress still stands. You might actually make it in time. Truly impressive. You are still Your resonance energy is nearly exhausted. How much longer can you force this? You killed the Crownless and flew back to Xuanfang without a moment's rest. And still, too late. Mortal lives are but motes of dust. You know this. Even if this war had never come, another would. Or the lament would burn it all to ash. Since this ending is already destined, why did you bother? Why destroy your inner peace for a lost cause? Qingxiao, this is your inner world. You can try again, but you know, every single time, every single time, I realize my own weakness. From Yuan Fortress To the gorges of spirits. The land of Xuanfang. No matter how hard I try, my sword cannot save everyone. But this is the path I chose. I must go. There are people waiting for me. No, that shouldn't be your reaction. You should be drowning in agony. You should be trapped in a loop of futile attempts until you break. Until you can endure no more and fight me, like every time before.
Qingshao?
Hey! You didn't block. Do not run. You want my power? Have you lost your mind? I am the Sancho poison in your body. The emotions and desires you cut away for the sake of cultivation. Every dark thought, every shadow your sword ever cast, they are me. Other cultivators would have slain me long ago, yet you seek my help. Our heart swords were always meant to be one. You kept me for 2 centuries, fed me your feelings, all so you could use me when the day came. You are Qingshao too, after all. Cultivation is, above all, being true. If I killed you, how could I claim an honest heart? You will regret this. I will eat away at you until nothing is left. No mind, no heart. In the end, your own hand will tear down everything you tried to protect. Even if that day comes, I have someone by my side who can stop me. I am willing to entrust myself to her. Qingshao, the things you treasure are not the things I treasure. You care for the world, but I only care about your way. Yes, I know. From this day forth, you will never be able to sever the full tide of mortal feeling, or break free from the karma of this world. You will be bound to me forever, never to see through the world's illusions, never to transcend, never to attain the way. I was never a transcendent. I need not bother with any great way. Besides, I have already found my answer. How very stubborn I am. Rover, I am back. I used my inner demon's strength to replenish my depleted resonance energy. Forgive me. I forced you to bear the risk of my losing control.
It's all right. If that inner demon had really taken control, I still would have found a way to wake you up.
Now, I feel a flood of stray thoughts swirling within me. But I need not, and will not, suppress them.
Is that for the better or the worse?
Neither. They are simply my thoughts.
At any rate, you're still the Qingxiao I know.
I am nothing but a prideful mortal. Always believing there was nothing my sword could not protect, I started cultivating just to stay alive. This thread is all my family left behind. I wear it to remember where I came from. Strength has its limits, but I only ask for a clean heart. Even if my sword cannot promise a perfect end, I will not stay my hand.
Even if it's not enough? There will always be another to carry your burden. And another after that. You aren't walking this road alone.
You truly are different from who you were 2 centuries ago. At the end of the Fortress and Gorge's war, when I was about to fall, I heard Along's roar echoing across the battlefield. I looked up and saw the golden-eyed one and Jue. You struck the source of the disaster. You rewrote the fate of that war. I looked for you after the battle, but you were gone. I wanted to know if someone like you ever had to face such impossible choices.
I still don't know my past. And nothing I've been through since I woke up has been simple or easy. But even though we didn't always know how things would turn out, we still followed our hearts anyway. And we gave it everything we had.
Yes, we did. I must confess, I lied to you. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs' reach is not that wide. I actually traced your footsteps by asking many people. Come, my disciple. Time to settle things in the world outside. I want to be honest with myself. Since I taught you sword flight, I do consider you my disciple. You need not answer, but I shall call you such, even if only for this short while. Before we depart, is there anything you wish to ask? Time flows much faster here than out there. We still have a moment. I see. Ask away. Yes. This inner landscape manifests during my meditations. It is a reflection. That strand of life-bound sword intent I gave you has, to a certain extent, bound our lives to the same wellspring. When my resonance energy ran dry, my inner demon surfaced. My inner landscape began to collapse. That is how you were pulled in. But it was also my wish. If I failed, you would have had the strength to stop me. Before we depart, is there anything you wish to ask? Time flows much faster. I see. Ask away. Do not worry. My mind has settled. Yes. Before we depart, I see. I've been sent for that is all we... Before we depart, I see. Before we depart, is there anything you wish to ask? Time flows much faster here than out there. Before we depart, is there anything you wish to ask? Time flows much faster here than out there. Looks like we don't need to do anything.
The pendant is reacting.
While we were in the cabin, others were keeping watch outside.
Rover, Paragon Qingxiao. Took you long enough. Any later and I wouldn't have held out. That pendant and those notes I left, they did the trick, I suppose. Just the Jianghu alias to earn my keep. Let me introduce the Nethermancer who went 3 years undercover. Haha. Heard stories about your style.
Your cover must be blown now.
While he was running.
I see.
right. Let's skip the chit-chat. We're all hunting the same soulless fart, so why not team?
You've helped a great deal, and I've no reason to refuse. I need your intel. But you...
I don't have any of your noble motives. Just an old score to settle with that bastard.
That's your only condition?
Yeah, well, if we trip over any Sanctum relics or Sheen's secret stash of treasure... Let me be clear. No Nethermancer stands by while someone toys with the dead's reverberations.
Then... pleasure working with you.
Likewise.
Where's Muyu's true body hiding?
He took the shuttle up to the top level. According to Lucky, there's a sea of reverberations up there.
To hell with you! I told you, that's not my name, you forgetful brat!
Always so lively. Nope, that's just a foul-mouthed lynx spirit I caught.
What's Muyu's true intention?
In a coded letter to Dredgen Atelier, he claimed... But think about it. If all he wanted was to steal something in the Sanctum...
He's been running experiments on the mechanisms. Either way, we need to find him quickly.
This is the last shuttle, but I see no lightway to the sky and barrier.
Let's check near that sword light.
Looks like you still have questions. Huh. It's been quiet for a while. That's not a good sign.
We cannot let the escaped Tacit discords into Mongzhou. Anyone willing to follow me into the fortress mainframe?
I'm with you!
The rest of you! Quan Chuan!
I'm going with you. I know a shortcut to the mainframe.
Savante girl, this is not your fight.
Commander, this is my home. I'm from Huanglong, but I'm a daughter of Xuanfeng, too. Just like everyone else here, I want to make sure more people can live to see the sun rise.
These are memories and emotions from the past. From before Yuan Fortress self-destructed.
My Shofu told me about this. The ones who stayed behind.
I have never forgotten them. Stay alert. Something is coming.
Such a big one after us. Well, you must be getting desperate.
Focus on the defense of our own ship. Prepare for battle.
You two around? I almost feel safe.
JD?
me. Side is mine.
Leave it to me. One with the sound. One with the sound.
These auto puppets are a lot tougher than the last batch.
Don't let them stall us. We need to end this quickly.
One with the sound.
I will hold the line here. You two go deal with those shuttles.
Got it. Jingran, can you keep up?
That far? Don't sell a Nethermancer short.
Warning. Foreign object intrusion detected. Threat level ability.
Doesn't matter how many minions you throw at. That's one down. Time to take down the next. Still hate the feeling of this portal. Makes my head spin every time.
Warning. Subvessel core region under attack. Requesting emergency reinforcements.
The voice is really starting down my throat.
That orb? Then we're done.
Easy peasy. Come on, faster. Side's clear. Wonder how the Paragon did.
It is done.
Yeah, but the fog's still here. My gut tells me this is a trap.
It probably just pulled back into the fog.
Brace yourselves. That shuttle is approaching once more.
Directive. Full assault. Unit deployment intensity raised to maximum.
We can't expect support here. Gotta clear the deck of auto puppets first.
That shuttle is the source of the fog. Until it falls, this will not end.
Then we board it and destroy the control orb.
Interesting. So we're trading bases. Auto puppets are still pouring in. If we all leave, this place is done for.
Everyone, we're here! It's finally my turn to fight! Took me forever to fix these guys up. You go take down that cloud shuttle. Leave this place to me and my lancers.
Sure you can handle it? I'll stay back for a bit and help you hold the line.
Good. We'll make this quick. Leave it to me.
Directive. Activating emergency.
It's trying to slow us down with the reeling fog.
I activated my sword intel. It should help us resist the fog's effects for now.
I'm back. Time to sink this machine.
Impressive. You really clicked there.
The final obstacle lies ahead.
Flying piece of junk's been playing hide and seek long enough. Let's put it down.
Warning. Core integrity decreasing.
That big one's finally gone. After all.
You. Why have you been helping us all this time?
I want the city out there to be okay. If we don't fix things here, that place is gonna be in big, big trouble too. Alrighty, now I'll scoot as
The Prism of Fate.
Whoa. So that's the Moonfox's relic from Fogville Pagoda.
Wuthering.
Yes, Sir Transcending Qingxiao. It has been... how was I supposed to know the Sentinel's relic would reveal my true form like that? Wait, this Prism of Fate, the Lexicon Axis, and the Sanctum.
Now this is something. Have you two heard the legends about Xuanfang's Celestials? Huh, good. Saves time. The story goes that the Savante crew didn't just vanish after building the hold. They just upgraded. Celestials, they call them. Been watching over the city's mechanisms ever since.
The fortress and gorgeous wall broke out before Xuanfang Hold was even finished. Wuthering, what exactly are you?
Very good. I am a Celestial. Long ago, I triggered the self-destructed Yuan Fortress's mainframe. If that wasn't enough, leave now. Everyone has...
You have already done more than enough.
What? Is that... the Sentinel's... voice?
Your will and heart have reached me. The rest is for me to handle. Ruoyuan, in a moment, you will die from your wounds. But I offer you a choice. Cast aside your mortal body and become part of Xuanfang Hold, guarding it for what may be eternity. Or accept the peace of death here. Endless restraint or quiet release. I wish to know what you can truly accept.
I gave my word that I'd be one of the Celestials. I want to keep protecting my people.
This path is not easy. Time may wither your spirit. There will be no turning back, even if you beg.
I'll let my future self worry about the regrets.
Then, entrust the whole of your being to me.
To be a Celestial is to accept a leash. You bind your life to the hold and swear never to reveal its secrets. But this crisis is endangering its people. I did what I had to and projected my consciousness into an auto-puppet to guide you.
And you can speak the truth now because of this? Why?
The restrictions have been lifted for now. Likely because we're near the core data zone, and your connection to the Sentinel has grown stronger.
Then tell me, what is this place? And how is it connected to the Hold?
You're in the Hold's control mainframe, a space called the Xuanyuan Domain. It stores vast amounts of the regional's historical data. Muyu uploaded outside reverberations, twisting the execution logic. He tried to take full control of the Mirage realm, but it ended up triggering all these anomalies. If this continues, his reverberations will continue their contamination until everything collapses. In the end, the Hold itself will fall.
First instance activated. Simulating. Xuanfang Hold. Reconstructing. Future possibilities converged.
This voice. It sounds like the one I heard in Renacita's civilization capsule. If Imperator wasn't the only Sentinel that left a relic storing legacy data, is this control mainframe actually a civilization capsule? Could we be inside it right now?
That data is restricted under the highest clearance. Even now, it hasn't lifted. There's the lightway to the Sky End barrier. This is as far as I can take you. Muyu turned guardians into killers, and souls of the departed into toys. I beg you, please stop him.
accept your request. Take care.
Qingxiao, do you remember our farewell back then? You never gave me an answer.
It was worth it.
Jingran, we'll fly up there on swords. What about you?
All good. I got my own way of keeping up.
The road ahead is bound to be perilous.
Before you go, are there any more questions? I'll tell you what I can. I wish you both the best.
Careful. The Skyan barrier. Spiraled into chaos.
Wuwu really set a storm in motion. Don't you keep it.
No, stop. Let's get through this quickly.
There it is. Sanctum's shuttle. Wuwu's little fortress.
That barrier of warped machinery won't yield to a simple strike.
Look, 2 weak spots in the perimeter. We can force a breach there.
Hold on. I got a better idea. See that shuttle over there? I'll ram it straight through the barrier. You two fly through before the crack closes.
That over there is worse than the Skyan's dangers. Even with a shuttle as a shield, you'll be putting your life at risk.
Safe paths don't lead to lost places. If there's an opening, I'm not letting it go to waste.
Jingran, what are your odds?
90% shot to get you two inside.
No, I mean, what are the odds you come back alone?
Some things you don't know till you try. Besides, we're running out of time. Look, I've always known my wick was shorter than most. But how I burn it, that's my call. So go save Xuanfang, big hero. Once this is over, maybe you'll see me again at my Shafu's old lady's place in Shanling Village.
This wisp of sword intent may not work miracles, but with your resolve fueling it, it will not fail you.
Rover, Paragon Qingxiao, I'll leave that corpse-fiddling creep to you then.
Shuttles have gone completely haywire.
Minor hiccup. Steering's busted on this clanker. I'll find another way.
We'll head to the other opening.
Watch the rampaging mechanisms.
I see someone up ahead.
He's dead. And this time, it's no puppet. This is his true body. The wound was fatal. It must have been the strike Jingran landed earlier.
If he's dead, then who's controlling those reverberations? Who sent the cloud shuttles and the auto puppets?
The reverberations of the dead. They still pour in without end.
The emotions in those reverberations are weak little things. But they do make excellent fuel for transcendence. So, the two closest to the center. You've managed to find your way here.
Muyu, this corpse. Is this another one of your tricks?
This is my true flesh. The mortal vessel I cast aside. I'm being entirely honest with you.
You.
Your vision has narrowed, Paragon Qingxiao. We were never enemies, truly. This time, you two simply happened to stand in my way. To break that fox's tedious restrictions and taste the fruit of true knowledge, I had to take a path from which there is no retreat.
I don't care about your plans. I came to take your life.
And this time, you will pay for everything you've done in Shuangfeng Hold.
Then you shall make ideal test subjects. I came here to dissect the Citadel's design, to understand the blueprint of divinity, and now I've reached the pinnacle of mechanist arts.
He's above us.
Shed my mortal flaws to become the perfect celestial. And you, Jingzhou, born to transcend, yet brought low by useless emotion and your pity for insignificant mortals.
They matter to me. Beware of the evils.
Celestial! You just copied the Savante craftsman and transferred your consciousness into an autopilot.
Adapt and overcome. We're gonna strike even faster. Wind storm. Breach. Heed my word. Thunder. Ride on the blaze. Chase the stars. Lead the fog.
Grotesque puppet show ends now.
Heed my word. Breach.
Thunder dash. Celestial might. Dispel all shadows. One with the sound. Cleansing radiance.
Chase the stars. Heed my word. Chords. Cleanse the filth. Ride on the blade. Roll the wind. Ride on the blade. Roll the wind.
The reverberations from the D-Realm. I'll have them all. Every last drop of rage, sorrow, and resentment. What did you do?
I shared my sword intent with the auto-puppets you experimented on.
The good shit you played. Has your cultivation addled your wits? You'd even protect the reverberations of the dead?
Even reverberations should not be sacrificed to conspiracy and ambition, nor stripped of their right to exist.
What a sword transcendent. What a swan paragon.
You infiltrated the Sanctum to steal the civilization capsule we're in, didn't you?
Do not misunderstand. The Sentinel's knowledge is my only concern. The one who wanted this capsule, Haskell Schwadfang, is but one corner of the chaos in Mongol.
So she's the woman in red you mentioned before. Fract.
It's irrelevant now.
Unrepentant to the last.
I accept the consequences of my work. Look at this guy, trying to stop us. Soon, the reverberation's corruption will bring it all down.
I will not let that happen.
This wretched city was built on the Sentinel's meddling. Every life it saved was a debt that must eventually be paid, just like your protection. It is, and now, above you, the bill has arrived.
So that was the plan? Trigger a collapse, destroy the barrier, and slip away in the chaos?
I told you. I do not care about what happens to the capsule. And I care even less for this hold. I want the Sentinel's knowledge exposed to the light of Solaris. Whether it saves the world or sets it on fire. Frankly, you two. I don't give a damn. Leave it to the Sentinel. Better that knowledge in human hands.
You're driven by nothing but greed and a hollow ego.
At least you understand my madness. I never once hid my intentions from you.
Enough talk. Your delusion ends here.
I will stay here. My resonance ability can purge the malice from these reverberations. As long as someone stands against this falling sky, this place will endure. So...
Sheen asked me to vow that I would never forsake this city. And I promised you that you wouldn't walk this road alone. Master.
Yes.
Whatever comes next, we'll face it together.
Xuanfang stands in peril, the sky about to fall. Everyone, will you lend me your swords?
There's a whole group of people here!
This is not the sword of one. It is the sword of all. Heaven falls, earth splits, but this sword will bring the dawn. Sky, break!
Oh, you have both worked very hard indeed.
She?
Thanks to the two of you and the people of this city, the reverberation corruption in the control mainframe was largely purged. With the mainframe restored, the censure courts and auto-puppets will function as they should. The tacit discords will be contained in due time. In short, Xuanfang Hold has weathered the storm. Paragon Sing Sao, calm yourself.
Where exactly have you been all this time?
Xuanfang has bled again and again, and its sentinel was nowhere to be seen. Whatever your reasons were, you owe us an explanation.
Very well. Then let us begin with the chaos Muyu sowed. When Muyu invaded the sanctum, I was not blind to it. But for certain reasons, I could neither intervene directly nor send word. In desperation, I trapped him inside the Xuanyuan domain, within the mainframe, and strengthened the barrier to keep him from escaping. I believed he sought to extract the mainframe's core data. But to break my restrictions, he weaponized the reverberations to collapse the mainframe itself.
Hold on. Back in the sanctum, the prism of fate flickered. Was that you? Did you guide us into the Xuanyuan domain?
Only by stopping Muyu's chaos from within, together with my power, could we minimize the harm that spilled beyond.
One more thing. Is the Hold's control mainframe actually Mengzhou's civilization capsule? Muyu certainly believed it was.
Not entirely. It is merely one small part of it. This situation exceeded even my calculations. Fortunately, you two were there. You saved Xuanfang from far greater loss.
The rafter kite that led me to Fogvale Pagoda. You used the excuse of a meeting to lead me straight to Rover, didn't you?
So you figured it out after all. With my clever ally placing the Arbiter on the board as a wild card, I rather hoped you two would form a natural partnership.
The visions of Xuanfang we saw in the domain.
I know your question. Those cloud shuttles and mechanisms were real, recorded blueprints. As for why they were never deployed during the Fortress and Gorges War, Qingxiao, the answer is simple. There was not enough time.
Time.
Besides, technology that outstrips its age is as much a curse as a blessing to the people of Mengzhou. It was never meant for the mortal world. It has already warped too many fates. Muyu's ruin is proof enough of where that path leads.
I'm not here to judge your past choices. But if some of Xuanfang's problems began with its sentinel, then its sentinel should see them through.
Arbiter, Arbiter, Paragon Qingxiao. When the time is right, I will give you and Xuanfang the answers you deserve. When that day comes, bring the Prism of Fate and come see.
And so, thousands of swords pierced the heavens, scattering the darkness. The ominous force over Xuanfang was swept away. Mechanisms whirred back to life, and tacit discords were locked away. Above the sanctum, it seemed as though a river of stars had descended. As the dust settled, the righteous returned in triumph. Soldier and citizen cheered as one. Peace at last filled the city once more. Yet, before the sounds of celebration had faded, a certain garden collapsed without warning. As for the secrets it better. Close up the stall.
Soy Soy seems to want to discuss something. I'd better head to the Ministry of War and find Yang Yang first.
Please, take these. We've all noticed how hard you've been working day and night.
Thank goodness you're both safe. Yang Yang, come closer and let me get a good look at you. Are you hurt?
Soy Soy, I really am fine. Rover and Paragon Qingxiao are the ones who went into the sanctum. They faced all the real danger.
all right. Enough flattery, you two. Let's talk business. I'm speaking as chairwoman of the Jiaoming Commerce Guild now. After returning to Mengzhou, I used the guild's connections to dig into Muyu's past and contacted the main branch of Georgian Atelier. Muyu was a prodigy in automata mechanics. He designed Yuan Fortress 2 centuries ago, was a senior figure in Georgian Atelier, and had deep collaboration. About 20 years back, he was supposed to succeed the Flower Veil puppet as the next Grand Helm. Instead, he announced his departure from the organization and vanished.
After that, he probably hid in Xuanfang under another identity, biding his time, refining his plan.
The Atelier has officially cut ties with him. They even know that we know he was still receiving internal support through an informant. Really?
I'm sure he also made it out safe. But did Muyu have deal?
We've only got one lead, from the Grand Helm herself. She said Muyu traded technology with Fraxidus years ago, but the relationship didn't last. Hard to say if that's true or just the Atelier trying to cover its tracks. These past few days, besides investigating the Atelier, I also made a trip to Mengzhou City Hall. In Jinzhou, at least they served me tea while I waited. This time, Xuanfang's been hit by one disaster after another, yet City Hall remains eerily quiet. It's suspicious.
At least it has made good on its promise. A group of...
Things are indeed looking...
Thank you, Soy Soy.
Your tone betrays you, darling.
Yeah.
I hope that won't change for long.
Very soon, the Waking Moon Festival will be celebrated across Mengzhou. Well then, see you soon. Don't forget about our next time, all right?
Rover, what did my sister mean by next time?
One day, we're all going to visit Jinzhou together.
You're here.
So, this is your training hall?
When I first settled here, it was nothing but an abandoned shack. Over the years, the local folk have helped me repair it of their own accord. I owe them a great debt. Cultivation may not need worldly comforts, but if I am to found a school, I should at least have a proper training hall.
Found a school?
I want to open a school here in Xuanfang. Teach others the way of the sword.
Where are you at with this?
Still at the very first step. Finding my first disciple. The first disciple is the foundation. The face the school shows to the world. I must choose with the utmost care.
Well, you did teach me to fly with a sword not long ago. Doesn't that mean...
Back in the Xuanyuan domain, I called you disciple, yes. And you called me master. But that journey has already ended. I have not truly guided you. Your swordcraft already stands on its own. So, it must be your choice.
Qingxiao, if you'll have me, then our journey doesn't need to be over.
Very well. According to how my own master accepted me.
This is...
a sword talisman. I carved it myself over the last few days. Think of it as a keepsake of our knowing each other, or as a bond between master and disciple. I hope you will take it.
To be my disciple, you must sever worldly ties, cast aside the 6 desires, and leave karma behind.
And if, in the end, I cannot?
Then by that time, you will have found a way of your own.
So now comes the second step, I guess?
I treat you to a meal. I believe it's called an initiation feast. When my mom... Bring along your adorable little friend as well.
Adorable? You mean Abby?
Huh?
Up here, this land looks exactly as it was.
into the
I hope.
Mungzhou fish and vinegar are coming right up. Caught from the Luo River just this morning. You won't find fresher.
Yum, yum. So sour. What's wrong with this fish?
This was the signature dish of Yuan's flavors in the late fortress. I received an invitation to eat there once. One bite, and the taste has never left me. Disciple, would you like to try some? Before, I always saw the people as those who quietly waited to be protected. But the truth is, they've always had the heart to protect themselves. To save for a day, or to save for a lifetime, neither compares to teaching them the means to save themselves.
So that's the real reason you're founding a school.
Many years ago, a fellow cultivator passed through Xuanfeng with his disciple during their travels across Shuanglong. He came up the mountain to visit me. Only then did I learn that to solve temporal disruption for future generations, he had to set a plan in motion with a golden-eyed one at Mount Firmament. It cost him dearly. His lifespan was nearly spent. And yet, he was at total peace. He had a disciple to inherit his legacy, and his teachings were already taking root across the world. Even if one can no longer walk their way, or devote their life to peace under heaven, there will always be someone to take their place. That is the lesson you taught me not so long ago.
So, as your first and most devoted disciple, it looks like I'll be helping with the teaching too.
You already have. To teach the sword is to offer someone a chance to find their own way with it. Even if they never master it, their body and spirit will still become stronger.
Did you hear? That transcendent lady is incredible! They say she's the master of the greatest martial arts school in the whole wide world! What's it called again? Xuan Yuan School. Yeah, it's the best in the world!
In that case, Xuanyuan School it shall be.
Did Paragon Jing Shao leave this behind? Swordcraft of the Golden-Eyed One.
It's been some time. I trust you've been well? I have recovered. But on to pressing matters. Granny Yanshu asked me to pass you a The Paragon. Do you know Xianling is...
I still have Jingran's chief. It's time to return it. Leave it to me.
Behold, the celestial of perfection before you.
You can't. Hard to say what that boy's been doing. Oh, not the best. Back when didn't happen overnight.
Ah, perfect.
Here, take the.
Hey, what's that you got? Smells kinda scrumptious.
This is for someone else. Don't you be getting any ideas.
Aw, what crummy luck.
A pendant is vibrating. He must be close by.
Well, look who's here. Was gonna find you once I wrap things up.
Jingran, your eye.
Huh? Oh, been staying up late. Reading too much. Nothing Huashu's miracle eye drops won't fix, though. It's nothing. Just told, Mimi to collect a little extra this time. Not first.
The boy runs his mouth. If I hadn't jumped in, you'd be down there playing cards with your Shifu already.
The old lady must have roped you into this. You probably guessed already. This is that old score I told you about. The one I got.
This is where you're...
Relax. They're empty. A couple decades back, Mengzhou had a real bad day. Some of the Atelier's blade puppets went haywire. Killed a bunch of them. After that, no family, nothing. Ended up on the street. Then Shifu found me, dragged me back here to Xuanfang. Back then, all I wanted was said, kid. A few years later, I went back to Mengzhou, so I followed that thread. Guess I can finally tell my folks it's son. The old coot made me promise that when he kicks it, no grave, no marker.
Jingran, I think it's time to give you this back.
Nah, keep it. Call it a souvenir. Thing ain't worth much, and the rest... I mean, I could charge it up for you. Maybe, 3 months. Tops.
Knock off throwing your life away, would you?
Ain't many things in this world I give a crap about.
Looks like the great Nethermancer, the...
Already down to my last.
Are those reverberations?
They used to be people.
Must survive. The truth is within reach. There is still a chance. My path does not end here.
Whoa there. Where'd you think you're slithering off to? Former Helmsmaster of the Jian Shui branch, Mu Yu.
Traitor. How did you find me?
I think I read about this in some old storybook. The old... You let someone cut you loose from your old shell and slipped away in the chaos. But you went and bent your psyche into a reverberation. You really think I couldn't track that?
I admit defeat. That core contains data on the Sentinel. Could be yours. For Nethermancers. No. For Xuanfang. All I need is time. Just give me a little more time.
Two things you got wrong. First, you got nothing to bargain with. Second, yeah, this thing's nice, but it ain't that nice. Not to me. Hey, remember that blade puppet incident in Mengzhou? What, 10, 15 years back?
Blade puppet incident? What was that? I do not recall.
Amazing things you big shots forget. Or did your escape by execution stunt scramble your brains?
Just who are you?
Forget it then. Don't matter. But you remember this. The one who ends you was just an ordinary peasant from Xuanfang.
Humanity could have been perfect.
You stopped being human a long time ago. Why didn't you stop me? Could have squeezed him for more info if you wanted.
Matters of revenge. Only the wronged can decide. Besides, his corpse is not without use.
Here, you lot'll put it to better use than me.
What's taking so long? Why isn't the contact here yet? Could the former Hamsmaster's arrangements have gone wrong?
Don't lose your head. If something has changed, we will simply report to the headquarters ourselves.
Didn't see me here?
You're the contact for the Zhejiang branch.
Spare me the little tricks. You were waiting for the Jianshui branch. What? Do I not look the part?
Winding flow vessel?
100-fold assemblage.
Pardon our disrespect. You came at the right time. We have the former Hellmaster's manuscripts from his time in Shuangfang and a recent secret letter.
Top-notch work, fellas. The Grand Helm will definitely know your names after this. No time to waste. You'll be coming with me. Except... I'm afraid I'll have to restrain you. Just a little.
Why you?
Shh, shh, shh. For your own sake, I recommend you save your breath. Lady Suoming, what brings you to Xuanfang?
So, you are the Jinzhou patroller seconded to Mengzhou. Don't misunderstand. I'm not here for the Atelier's affairs.
The Ministry of Sentinel Affairs governs the Sentinel's business. You being here, could it be...
You already know all you need to know. Take care.
See you around. If we're lucky.
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.